there's such incredible vistas in this movie, and they really worked to kind of take you and transport and put you in there. The director has approached it with this very kind of, if you ever saw Children of Men, with these long one-take shots that just, and we weren't cheating. We would do like 7-minute long takes that we would spend the whole day rehearsing and then get like 4 goes at it as the light was right in the evening. So, and with that style of filmmaking in a thriller, it's really fascinating. It's unusual. People don't do it often. So I think it'll be a very immersive experience in a cinema, hopefully. I'm a big theater fan, and the fact that people are going to movies again, I'm like, thank you, Lord. You know, let's not lose the enjoyment and social experience, and just the sheer scale of that screen and sound is amazing. Growing up in South Africa, I'd certainly dealt with a lot more wildlife than the rest of the cast. The 2 girls, I always tease them because they were really nervous of like even the smallest bugs. But that was part of my job. It really worked for the role because it was kind of like, I'm Uncle Martin, I'm like the uncle who's teaching these girls about Africa. So, you know, on camera I'm teaching them about lions, off camera I'm like, now here's a bug, Leah, it's dead, you can touch it. She's like, oh my God, no, I can't. I'm like, no, you can, it's fine. And I had a big, like, we call like a big monitor lizard living in my room for a couple of days that I found under the bed. So there's some fun adventures of shooting on location like that. To be honest, I knew Kevin Richardson, who's this guy, the Lion Whisperer, that you might have heard of on YouTube. He's a huge lion guy. He's one of the only people in the world who could play with lions the way that I do in the movie. And I just, on a previous project, I'd kind of met him, seen how he works with the lions. So I learned how difficult that actually is, and how, like, if you show the slightest bit of fear, you're basically going to be breakfast or lunch or whatever. And also, if you try and be too dominant, they're going to think you're challenging them. So it's a remarkable place that you have to be in. And watching him do it really was the thing that informed me the most for the character. It was a very sort of spiritual experience being out there and seeing what it is, you know, how vulnerable we are as humans if we are in the African bush and without all our little gadgets.